Good morning. It is Friday morning and well, it's 10:30. We're getting ready to head off to By George Foods. I need to get some things before next week. We have the arrangements made for the funeral, so it's going to be tomorrow. And we're just trying to get everything situated. I've got lunch going. Beef stew and bread rising. And that's what's going on. We're just trying to get everybody loaded up, and that's no small feat, as you guys know.
We're at By George, and we're going in with everybody who wants to go in. Charity and John are going to stay in the car. They're back there. There he is. And I think they're going to do their math. And my parents are still here. We're going to leave a little earlier, but then with the snow and everything, it's not safe. And also, they want to stay for the funeral for Auntie A. So they are with us, and they're really excited about checking out By George.
Yeah.
See, look at that. There they are.
Yummy.
The kids and Grandpa are all checking out the candy they have here. Although Grandpa's not a big candy eater.
I'm a candy eater.
Yes, you are. When we let you.
I'm a candy eater.
Yeah.
Look at big pancake flopper.
Yeah, that's probably for pizza. Those are pizza paddles.
No, they're pancake floppers.
That'd be a big pancake.
Bad thing about By George, you can eat candy, but bye.
Those are oven gloves.
Of gloves.
Oven gloves.
Just Grandma was looking for oven gloves.
Yeah, but she wouldn't buy those.
Because they're bright orange.
Pete, virtually anything you buy new, you could buy used. And if you buy it used, you buy it at a fraction of the price.
Yeah, because it's just cheaper to buy used.
Do you like those bowls?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we ate from bowls just like that. They're smaller. They're actually like these. Exactly like that. Those are the kind of bowls that I ate from.
Oh, just like them.
Yeah, I had lots of cereal in those kind of bowls when I was a kid. Kids like looking at all the different kinds of noodles that they have.
The cheese would be more.
Yeah.
Because it's $3.99.
Can I see cheese?
You want to see? Oh,
At least it looks like
what, you want to see the noodles?
1 cent,
Okay, just a
5
minute.
cents,
There you
2
go.
cents.
Can I go on here?
Why do you want to go on my head?
Can I see that?
Okay. There they are, Mary.
What
What do you like?
I like the star noodles.
Which ones?
Those star noodles.
Those ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where are they?
There.
Do you like anything else?
I like
That one?
They
Oh, the big
like
lasagna ones?
cheese. At least it looks like cheese.
We stopped at the P.O. box and we got a
And
package.
it says for Parsnips and Parsimony.
So it could be for all of us or it could be for some of us. Oh, there comes the next one.
Oh, yeah. There comes Grace.
When
Grace
they
says,
hear
"I
the video
forgot."
and they hear the rip, that means they know.
There's a note. And it says, Dear Janelle, as soon as I saw this, I thought of your family. Oh, look it. It is a train cookie cutter set.
Oh.
Look, it's
Grace,
for everyone.
we're going to have so much fun with that.
It's not for Play-Doh.
No, not for Play-Doh, but we can do it for cookies. Maybe we can make cookies today.
Lunch today, we're having some warm, fresh, what's that, Cuban bread?
Yes, Cuban bread.
And some beef stew. Some fruit and milk. And I guess Grace does not like the potatoes, so I'm getting the potatoes.
Lillian slept for 2 hours this afternoon, which was fabulous. I just finished recording a video on the new summer products with 31. Lydia is over here working on some of her schoolwork, and check this out. This is something that I got from 31 for all of your support for me, and I'm just super excited. It's a new product that they're just testing, so not everybody gets these, but I love that I could personalize it pink. You guys know I love that color. That's like my favorite color. So I'm gonna go get Miss Lillian, who needs mommy. Lillian, hello, how are you? Did you have a good nap? Hi.
Grandma is brave. She's making cookies with 3 little girls.
Give a quarter cup measure.
Oh, that's a pretty lamb that you drew.
Dry. Well, this year.
So you drew that? Mary had a little lamb. Well, I guess you did have a little lamb.
Cook is busy eating the honey out of the lid.
It's okay, she does. She'll just have a bad
I think.
cake.
We don't.
Uh-oh. Now she's licking it.
We can wash it before we put it back on.
Yeah, you know that. And then
Is that yummy?
And then we could dry it back up. And
Uh-huh.
then put it on the lid. Put it on the container.
So what else we have to do? Pin through the flour a little bit, okay?
It holds the flour to
Good. And now take your hand and rub it across the flour, honey, so that's all, yes, rub it across it so it's all spread out good.
Oh, well, a little more on
Okay, honey.
And sit down, Grace.
Daddy,
Or you can go like this too, sweetie, like that.
Oh, you got the trains?
Yeah.
And just take your hand and spread it a little bit around on the rolling pin.
I put water on it so it can bake it better.
Here are the gingerbread men and trains.
Okay, here goes Gracie.
We see.
Push here, sweetheart. Push it down hard. Good girl.
Did you take my
Good
finger
girl.
and point
Okay.
and stuff with?
Be careful not to touch it, honey. Do we keep that?
Yeah, go over. Yep.
That's fine. Okay.
We were just discussing that cupcake that was in the middle of the road getting squished, and Grandpa said, well, in Montague, Michigan, they have a pumpkin rolling contest where they roll a pumpkin down the hill. So they just looked it up. So the kids are watching the pumpkin rolling contest, and they want to be in it next year. If you guys want to watch it, here is where you can find it. There's the link to it, or not the link, but you'll be able to find it. I am sitting in the, well, second to the last seat in the van, and that's because Grandpa gets a little car sick in the back of the van, so he's sitting in the front and Janelle is driving. And we just went to the Round Lake Library. Our library is closed right now. On Fridays it closes at 5 o'clock. So we went to another library that's not too far from our house and got some books. My dad loves old vintage cars from the 50s and 60s especially. And someone at my church has a 1956 Packard, and he asked my dad if he wanted to come over and look at the car. So they're going to go over and look at cars and probably talk cars for a very long time.
Can I come?
I don't think you will enjoy it very much.
You listen to
Do you want to talk about cars for 2 hours? You do? I don't think you do.
Giant. That's a giant front end.
This I think will work.
Okay.
That's a huge engine.
I see you don't have historic plates on it.
No, I don't. One expense at a time. See,
Right. Well, that's a
nice.
nice looking engine.
Yep.
Nice
yep.
and clean.
My Bonneville
Dad, can I see that?
Okay, here.
for the year of the car.
Yep.
So I got some 61 plates for it.
Uh-huh.
And there was,
Yes,
at
it
the
is.
time, the law has changed
That's
since I
the
bought it.
engine.
But
Hey, that's the air
uh,
filter on top
I
there,
have
the big circle.
This top lid is way bigger than our Beast Bus.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yes.
see, well, actually, you've probably got an engine's about the same size, or at least a little close to the same size, but this is a big engine compartment. You have, because of the way your van is designed, the engine is buried underneath a little tiny hood.
Right,
those
it is.
15 or 16-inch wheels.
15.
Okay.
I think they're 15.
I think my friend's Caribbean has twin 4 barrels on it.
Oh, yeah.
Lydia has had enough. She's going to get back in.
There really wasn't very much new information about the Packard plant other than somebody was saying how terrible shape it was in. Come in and take a look?
Well, Mary's screaming right now.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to go.
Really cool.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll talk again.
I hope so. I hope so. Hope it won't be hope you will be back sooner.
Rather than later.
Sooner rather
We
than later.
make it out this way a couple times a year.
Okay.
And now it's time for Art's Childhood Story Series. And what made me think of this story is when I saw those pumpkins rolling down the road. That triggered this memory in my mind. I never really can come up with stories when I want to. There's something that has to happen that triggers my memory. So it just kind of pops into my mind, and there it is. Back when I was maybe 18 or 19, there was a parade in front of my house, and it was a section where there weren't a lot of people because they congregate at the corners, and where I was, there was no one else there, just me. So the Boy Scouts were walking down the street in the parade, and they were passing out those little rubber bouncy balls, you know, those little super balls that you throw and they bounce really high. And since I was the only one around, every one of the Boy Scouts gave me one of those little bouncy balls. So I had this big wad of bouncy balls in my hands. I probably had about 30 of them, and I didn't really need that many. So as the parade was going on, I just kind of tossed one into the middle of the road when no one was looking, and then and we also were at the top of a hill, so they'd go bouncing down the hill, and then a few seconds later I'd throw another one and another. So they were all these super balls were bouncing down the street, and people were wondering where they were coming from. And of course the kids liked it though, because they got an extra bouncy ball that they had no idea where it came from. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you tomorrow. And I'm going to try to do a childhood story every day for the next couple weeks. We'll see what happens. If they get too boring, I'll just stop doing it, or if they get really good and I come up with more, who knows, I might continue. We'll just see what happens. That's what I enjoy about our vlog. You just never know what's going to happen.